and welcome to my humble abode.
I was good on my own, that's the way it was.
You guys read the title, you guys know what this video is about. So yeah, I'm excited to tell you guys what modeling has taught me in general, all round. Okay, so let's get started. Point number one is modeling has helped me raise my confidence. Honestly, from primary school, I've been a shy girl. I've been very quiet. I wasn't so talkative. I kept to myself quite a lot. And obviously I was insecure about my body. Wearing dresses made me feel so uncomfortable, like I didn't want to do it. Like, why would I wear dresses? So I could give people the platform to judge me? I would never do that. Literally, I would avoid dresses. If I ever wore tights, I would make sure that I wear tights with an oversized shirt. I would avoid skirts, and I would avoid crop tops. I would avoid all those things. But that's the main reason I actually loved or wanted to enter modeling, is because one time, I think it was around about in 2019, the girl was chilling in her bed before like going to sleep. She had no sleep, like literally she could not sleep. So I'm like, hey man, let me just watch YouTube. Guess what YouTube recommended? Watching Victoria's Secret. So I'm like, I've never actually watched all their shows. You know, I speak so much about how my end goal is becoming a Victoria's Secret model, a Victoria's Secret angel, but I've never actually seen their shows and I barely know the models on there. I made it a goal to like research all their models, what their models do, keep up with their models, and I did exactly that. Okay, I watched the 2014, 2015, like literally went down the rabbit hole of watching Victoria's Secret shows, stalking their models, following their models and stuff. That's how I fell in love with Taylor Hill, right? And then it was like I wouldn't say a surprise. Girls who have a similar body type to me, they're like, I wouldn't say the same height, they're taller maybe, but their measurements, their body measurements are literally the same as mine. They're out there on Victoria's Secret stage feeling super confident about their body. They don't look insecure. But at that point, keep in mind, I started modeling in 2019, so I barely knew anything about the industry. So when I saw these girls modeling, all I thought was they show so much confidence. Just look at them. They scream power when they walk on the stage. And I'm like, if they can do it, if they can be so confident about their bodies, what stops me from doing the exact same thing? You know? And that is why modeling means so much to me. It's not just about the potential working with big brands or doing all that jazz. It's more about like what it has helped me with, right? To me, it's just a deeper thing. It's not just modeling, it's modeling for me, you know what I mean? If you guys hear a noise, please keep in mind that that dude is doing the garden, so like you have to bear with me. I'm excited to rock crop tops. I'm excited to rock shorts. I'm excited. I love dresses. With that, it has taught me that I feel like now when somebody says anything about my body, obviously it will be like it will hurt because it's still like a wound, you know. I wouldn't say I'm completely healed, but it's a thing of, you know what, F you. I love my body now. It's not gonna change. It's gonna stay the same, literally. Now, another thing is, the reason it also has raised my confidence is I've never gotten to so many like auditions and talking to agents and whatnot, and they'd be like, gosh, you're so beautiful. You know, there's just something about like industry professionals, I don't know, maybe it's just me, industry professionals complimenting. It's like, there was a time when I was auditioning, right, for International Model of the Year. And she said to me, gosh, you're so beautiful, like you're so beautiful. And my heart was like, oh, you know. And to me that's like the shyness just stopped happening. It's like I get to a place and I'm like, okay, I know I'm good, I know I'm beautiful, I know this. So, you know, you walk into a room and you're like, I'm here. The second point, which is something that is super important in the industry, modeling has also taught me how to network. Like I said in my previous video, I was a very shy girl. I would get to a competition and keep to myself. I would get to a competition and only focus on the work that I'm supposed to do. If I'm there to teach, I'm not there to make friends. I'm there to teach and I do that, right? If I'm there to compete, I'm there to compete and I need to focus on the competition. But now that I realize there's a phrase that they use a lot in modeling. I think it's your network is your net worth. Yes, right? It's important to make connections in this industry because you never know who is connected to who and who can help you out in this industry. So when you get to a competition, when you get to a place, ensure that you do talk to people, you do communicate with people, you do make friends, and it helps you become less lonely. Because if you're in a big competition, for instance a big pageant, right, and you're scared, you're nervous, it helps to have a friend there with you who is also competing, who feels exactly what you feel, because you know that you're not alone in your nervousness. You know that you guys together can uplift each other. Now you get there and you act all stiff. It's like you're not approachable. People can't talk to you and make interactions with you. You get what I mean? So it's super important to know how to network, and that is what modeling has taught me, and I'm very grateful for it. The third point, I think this one was a big one. I would say it has taught me to take myself seriously. In 2019, when I was trying to grow my socials, I just wanted to put this out there. I did start a YouTube channel in 2019. Actually, it was 2018, 2019, but I deleted it, right? I would post Instagram posts and pictures and stories, but I would delete them. They would never stay on my feed for a while. Literally, I didn't take my Instagram seriously, my YouTube, I didn't take myself seriously. And by myself, I mean the fact that I'm a brand. I didn't take that seriously. So when I started getting deeper into this modeling thing, it became a thing of like, girl, your Instagram is important because your Instagram is your portfolio. And keep in mind, most of the things, obviously my agents did help me here and there, but I had to learn on my own because I was still trying to figure out what agency is good for me, what academies are, what is modeling, what type of modeling can I do, you know what, all of that jazz. So I needed to realize that, girl, you need to take your Instagram seriously. You can't keep posting, deleting. You need to post pictures that are going to help you get exposed in the industry. You need to have goals for your socials. You need to start doing actual serious research about agencies and realize which ones you want. You can't keep, I want to sign to an agency. You can't keep saying, I want to sign to an agency, I want to be a model, I want to enter pageants, but where's the action? Sure, you're putting all the words out there, the affirmations out there of what you want to do, but where is the action? Are you putting in the work to research about agencies? Are you putting in the work to enter pageants? Are you putting in the work to grow your Instagram account and stuff, you know? So now I'm processing. I am still growing my Instagram account, but then I'm kind of happy with where it's going and where it's leading up to, because looking at it now, it's like, damn, I've come a long way to where I was, you know what I mean? It has also made me realize, I can actually model, guys. I can model, you know what I mean? I can strike a pose, I can walk, right? And I shouldn't take myself for granted. I shouldn't look down on my talents. I shouldn't look down on the things that I can do within this industry. You know what I mean? I should be able to be confident about the talents and the skills that I have that are going to help me progress in this industry. You feel me? Yeah. Fourth point. Modeling has taught me how to stand my ground. Sure, this one is like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, here's what I mean. Modeling has taught me how to nitpick and how to set boundaries, right? By that I mean, most of the time when you're an upcoming model, you want to go for everything that comes your way, right? A pageant DMs you, you want to go for it. If 5 pageants DM you, you want to go for all of them. If 5 agents DM you, you want to sign to all of them. You know what I mean? Every competition that comes by, you want to go for it because you're trying to make it and you're trying to get exposure. But as you progress in the industry, you learn, Uguti, not everything is worth going for. You need to realize what is going to help me progress in the industry and get me to where I want to be. For instance, right, I'm going to give you an example that is important. If I enter this pageant, what kind of exposure will this pageant give me? And how will it help me get to where I want to go? Sure, but the pageant is going to help you travel internationally. That's good. Is it going to help you make connections? Is it going to help you get brand deals? Will you be able to use the title to collab with big brands? Will you be able to use the title to grow your socials, to put it on your resume, your modeling resume? If you don't know what a resume is, it's like a record of all the work that you've done, right? Will it get on your resume and help you book more, or book more jobs and stuff like that? So it has helped me nitpick, Uguti, this is not the best thing for my brand. One thing that I also want to mention, right, is the fact that when you look for an agency, okay, I've also recently learned this, Uguti, when you pick an agency, you need to know what brands they're in collaboration with, what brands they work with. How is that going to help you? That is going to help you in knowing if those brands align with where you're trying to go or where you're trying to be in this industry. Do they work with lingerie brands or swimwear brands? Maybe they work with Apple Coca-Cola, Burger King. Is that where you're trying to be in this industry? Are they in collaboration with New York Fashion Week? Or all those people? You need to know that to ensure, okay, this is the right agency because they align with the people that I want to align my brand with, right? Point number 5, which is my last point. It is that modeling has taught me how to research. In point 4, I did mention, Uguti, when you're an upcoming model, you want to go for every opportunity that comes your way. But now, when you have the skill to know how to research, you will know that not everything is safe to go for. Not everything is legit in the industry. There's so many people posing to be big brands or posing to be casting directors that you need to look out for. And models do go through a lot in terms of that. There's a thing that is going on currently. It is model trafficking. They literally traffic models by calling them in, promising you money, promising you you're gonna work with our Nike, Adidas, and when as a new model you're like, oh my word, I wanna do that, and you go there, it's a trap, right? It was also taught me to know, I'm putting my money into this, I'm putting in travel, booking reservations, doing this, knowing it's gonna benefit me in a way. You know what I mean? You need to research every opportunity that you want to go for. Research the agencies. If you're going to a casting, research about the casting directors that you're going to meet up with. What can you do to give you more of an advantage to booking with them? You understand what I mean? What aligns with your goals in the industry or where you're trying to be? I also mentioned that in point 4. So point 4 and point 5 go together. Okay, is this going to help me? Is this going to benefit me? Am I putting my money into something that is going to give back? Is this not a scam? Is this not someone posing to be a big brand when they have nothing to show for themselves? You get what I mean? So that is super, super, super important. As a model, I just want to put it out there that we as models need to be super, super careful with the opportunities that we go for. We need to be super careful with everything that we decide to go for. Okay? Now, with all that tea dished up, I hope you had the time to process every single point, and I hope that you will apply this as you progress in the industry. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, to tell your dad, to tell your aunt, to tell your sister, to tell your grandma, and everybody in the world. Catch you in my next one.